Hey, hello everyone. We changed the settings. Hopefully, it's a little better. We're going back to expert, and this is going to be expert of the Emerald Cup. Much tougher cup, trust me. It'll take you a couple
Cups get
tries.
difficult.
Not the most difficult, but it's up there. Got my pal BKO26 in the background, shouting commands, correcting me when I'm wrong.
And from the get go, much like the last one, this one's a pretty hard cup in the first place.
Yeah. Again, you don't have to be first in this one, right? Try and land top 10. Ideally, again, with this is the reverse pipe stage. Now you're on the pipe, and the big thing is kind of. Ooh, there was a bit of more skip there. Okay, now we feel a bit more responsive. I'm just reacting to the feel here. Again, boost pads. Don't sacrifice your life to get them because it's not worth it sometimes, right? A lot of times you'll find that you're first and you'll forget where a boost pipe is, where a booster is, and then if I'm correct,
Don't worry, the computers are
one
sure
year.
know where all the boost pads are.
Yeah. Follow the AI. Again, this is one of those courses. Only one station to get a health strip. Okay, so when you come across this loop, the boost pad on this one is on the far outside like this, and then you want to cut back in. That's typically one good way you can make up some speed here. And again, more pipes at the end. Pipes you can run into.
Those have been beat down.
Yeah. By the way, that jump, if you are on the underside of that jump there, you will be flipped essentially barreled back onto this. So be wary of your landing and try to make sure you can see the drop off point. Again, don't boost religiously. If you feel like you are falling behind, based on the boost pads, then yeah, boost. But I generally don't until the very end, and then when I hit the pipes, I still want a bit of HP.
On a side note, if you go too fast on the pipe cylinder levels, your machine will like rotate in the air for a bit, so that'll drop you quite a bit of places.
Never did that.
It's rare, but like it's like if you boost and like you know how there's like a lip off like cylinder.
Yeah.
Sometimes your machine will like
Oh, like you go into orbit, like
yeah
Mario
like
Galaxy.
orbit,
Yeah. Okay, I've done that then.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Like I said, it's rare, but like if
So,
you're trying to complete like with every machine, like get every ending, for example, some machines will do that to you. So
another thing is wait until you're full HP to boost, because sometimes you boost over the HP strip, and you'll actually cost yourself time to actually get HP because you're speeding over it. So, specifically in this course, I would kind of slow down a bit just to ensure I have a full bar of butter, so to speak. There you go, boost pad, right? And we're keeping up with Black Bull, so he's probably going to be our rival.
Black Gold Biorex or Big Fang in this case.
The drink and drive guy. Hey, he drinks and drives in this game.
We don't condone drinking and driving.
Okay, coming near the end, hit the back end, hit that, cut in, and then again, see that barrel roll. I think we're gonna get it first.
Yeah,
Hey, we did it.
that's nice.
Again, play cleanly, right? You don't have to play aggressive. This game will punish you for being aggressive.
Too aggressive for that matter. So did you like pipes?
One more pipe. Green Planet intersection has a notable fall off point that it's going to get a lot of people.
One of the most notorious kills happens to everyone at least once.
If it happens to you, just pat yourself on the back. I'll explain where it is when we get there. I'll pause it. Yeah, there's our rival dead.
And just like that, they'll have a nice point after. And even if you place bad in the first race, keep in mind you position higher in the next race, so you have a better advantage of getting first in the next race.
Yep. I hope you can hear him.
Because it can't. Just kidding. I'm pretty far away.
Yeah, you are pretty far away, actually. I wonder how much is going to make it out, but I'm responding. I should have a
He's
little gift for you.
translated.
I did not hit any boost pads during that, did I?
Nice build.
Oh yeah, the health pad is on the opposite end of the boost there, so you can kind of do what I did there. Then this comes out. Do not fall. Watch out for that red lip, right? And then you're gonna have one of the most interesting speed sections here. It starts on the right, and you're gonna slalom, or how you say slalom, left and right through all of them.
Yeah.
The the knockoff point is here. If you boost here, you see how I'm about to fall off? You will hit that tree.
Watch out for that tree.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this video and just have a watch out for that tree in quiet mode. So again, boost on straightaways. Obviously, if you're first, you don't need to boost, right? Save your HP. Don't get clipped, you know. I will say when the Switch is running, I'm going to be on twitch.tv/epicmike16. If you feel like you can beat me via max speed, I'll play you.
But if you do the tech, you'll probably beat us.
Oh yeah, this ain't good. I hit one too many things. Now I'm low HP. And yeah, there's my jar of butter going down. I'm gonna take it kind of patiently. Stay calm during those moments, right? You can always make up HP by offing other racers. And look how fast that gap was into first. Right? It didn't take much effort. It took 2 boosts. Still had a comfortable stick of butter. Oh yeah, one thing here. In the first 2 laps, I kind of went for that booster. I'm going to leave it alone, and I'm just going to hold accelerate and boost. And when I go through the pipe, it'll just auto fix. Like, I almost did it. It'll just kind of like auto put me and align me into the straight section where the second booster is. Okay, there's that jump off point. See? I'm not first, but you can see how much I have to slow down to avoid that result. 5th, not the end of the world.
In fact, he'll position pretty nicely in the next race.
Proceed to next. The next one. We're out of the pipes. And we're at the double branches. You have to be wary of this course. There is another kind of you get yeeted moment if you're going too fast. And it's after one of the splits. So, immediately when you start this course, there's going to be no walls. Turn right. Right, there are boost pads on either side. However, the boost pads on the right side come first. Right, the same one, same time, turns right. And then... Come on. Oh, no, it's left, sorry. So you see over here, there's the boost pads here. You can actually, while you're boosting fast enough, hit that ramp and then go up to the top where more boosts are located. So, like, for speedrun strats and time trials, that's an important step here. You can kind of see the boost pad on the left, so you're going to go left. And then just follow the intersection points. Sometimes you get clipped. Health pads are on the left. Lots of boosts, right? Again, learn the course, double branches. I prefer to go right when I'm boosting on hard ramps, going high speed.
That's one of the yeet moments right
And
there.
this moment here is actually where you can get yeeted if you're going fast. Could also be here. It's one of these.
Even the ramps, like, you're not...
Yeah, there's a ramp there, and you could actually use it to pop to it. Pop to on the track, and it's risky, though, to get back on. I suggest practicing flying a bit. Okay, we're going to go left. Notice as we elected not to get that health pad. The health pad was on the initial section on the right, but there's quite a few in the game anyways, and we're pulling ahead. So go left, cruise into the health pad, take that boost, and you're back to first. Again, I prefer right. There's that point. There we go. I demonstrated it. Oh, there it is again. Right, be on your toes. Go left, boost, hit a health pad, and then we're gonna go right this time because we knew right had the HP pad on it, and you could boost a little more. Sometimes I tap the L and R button very slightly in order to align myself. We'll take the left for demonstration. See? Again, another point you're going to fall off. Yeah, we're in a comfortable spot. Generally, this one you should always get first on, though. And, yeah. What I will say is if you're doing Master, Black Bull just dies. That's all I'll say. If he's your rival, you consider yourself lucky. He's dead. He just auto dies on Master. Okay. I honestly feel like this is one of the top 4 hardest courses in the game. Namely because it's a half pipe, so the physics around it, you can't like Mario Kart, you're off the ledge and do a trick and come back on. No, that pipe is a real pipe, and you will die. Watch the lip. There is a tough turn at the end, and then there are lasers that chip off your health partway through. So you never want to be too empty, right? Make sure you have your L and R button ready, just in order to realign yourself. Try and stay down to the middle. We had kind of a bad start, but we did kill a high ranker. All right, turns here are a lot. They look like you have a lot of space, but you really don't. Right here is a nice boost section. Right, it starts curving around, and then left, and then we're gonna start hitting that weird go turn here. It's gonna be right, left, and then right. And even doing it effectively, you still kind of veer off. You can feel free to press Z through it, but these lasers are the ones that do ever so slight damage to you, and then you're followed by your health pad. So don't make it so that you're completely empty on fuel here. And don't be too aggressive because sometimes you can just like side swipe an enemy off, and then you'll just fly off as well. So I generally like waiting for the straightaways on this course. I don't go crazy hard. Here's a straightaway there. Boost pad, boost. Ooh, that was weird. See how little it took just for me to get back into the red? A lot of little instances like that happen. People get clipped. Okay, there we go. I'll go turn coming. Right after the bumps. I'll go turn. Lasers. So I slowed down there. I valued HP at the final lap more than I valued getting ahead in that moment. Again, you don't have to be first. Fourth is a completely fine result.
Now you go into my favorite course.
Yeah. It's a long one. A lot of jumps. There is a nasty, nasty turn right about there. Midway in the tube, that thing sucks. There's a nasty jump partway through, and he plays high flying character. So guess what he likes doing? Flying over this zigzag that I'm going to have to take. Many KFC buckets were won and lost on this course. Okay, so big blue ordeal. At the start of your lap, there's going to be a jump, and then you're going to notice you have a path split, right? Go left. You'll fly over. Again, turns like that you don't need to overturn on. Here's a health pack, and then you're going to have a small boosting section here, followed by an S. And then go down. You can boost here, and then this is the jump off. Don't let that catch you off guard like that. Because if you're a character that drops like a fly, like me, you will fall off. So generally hug the left, and you can connect to the road as much as you want. Right? Also make sure you're going at adequate enough speed. Typically, if you're just with one of those deadweight characters, don't even touch the L stick, right? Again, the L stick controls are also reversed. I hope they don't change them, but they might. Is when you press up, you go down, like in a classic inverted view. So you hug the left, and then you go on this S here. Again, caution sharp turns. And then there's another path split here. This is kind of like a big oval here. On your first lap, go straight, and you can just hit the blue ice. And you'll generally catch ahead. But on your final laps here, here's that deceptive turn. I had to let off the gas, hold left and L to get onto it. Sometimes you can press Z and then slip through, but remember, pressing Z has its consequence where you lose a lot of momentum. Left here, another turn, and then the path will narrow. And on narrow has claimed lives as well, especially people who want to boost to the goal, because the goal is actually on the offshoot right at the end here, and then that's it. Follow the pattern, right? If your flying character pattern might be different. The first health pack is usually really quick. Oh, I got booted off it. I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm going to boost here, but I'm not going to boost on the left side. Here's a jump off. Boost before it. Get yourself some air so you don't have to take as many hops here. Then here's that bump in the road. Go right this time and get as much HP as you can. That white cat's really bouncing off me there. Here's the deceptive turn. Make sure you have HP for it. Let go. Press Z. Realign yourself. Press right and then boost after to catch up. Boost pad. Again, this is lap 2 out of 3. Don't boost here. You don't have to. Right? You can press Z if you feel like a... You see that check with that orange dot behind you? Sometimes there's a racer that's like just behind you. And then I feel comfortable now. And then one more boost. Ooh, that was close. Black Bull almost claimed me. Again, this will take you by surprise. Damn, White Cat. Ugh. Here's another turn, right? Suffice to say, we're almost done the Expert Cup. You have two choices to go from here, right? You have almost enough tickets to finish the story, meaning that if you go through the story, you gain tickets, you go to the item shop, you buy the next story. You should have almost enough to get through 7, 8 chapters. Or you can go through more masterclass, right? This is the end of the 3 courses here. And at the end of it, you're going to unlock Master as well. Is it Master, I believe?
You unlock Master and the last cup. Okay.
Emerald, right? No.
Diamond.
What's the Diamond? Yeah, it is Diamond Cup.
It's all jewels. It's a jewel theme.
Yeah. So we go to Diamond. You could either do all 3 again.
Diamond by far is the hardest cup. We'll just throw that
right. We're gonna. I want to do story, but at the same time, I want to do it in one string of videos, so and order them by chapter.
Might as well just do Diamond Cup then, because after Diamond Cup, you'll
get
the last cup.
You can do Diamond Cup and Master, and that's gonna be. It's a rough cup.
I'd probably do Expert first. And show Master.
I go straight to Master because I go for the quickest speedrun route. You have to get the next AX Cup. You have to master all 4 cups. So that's 4 more times you're gonna have to do a Grand Prix.
So he's gonna go on the hardest cup.
You can go to story as well. We're gonna get one of the prologue there, and that has 9 courses and stories on their own too. For now, I'm gonna do the Master Cup, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Diamond first. These 3, there's not really much to add to them.
Oh, no, I meant like you're doing another record with Diamond.
Yeah, not right now, but
okay.
Our direction is these 3 are going to be done off tutorial because it's the same stuff. It's just a little difficulter. There's not much change other than you have one health. And we're going to go right to Diamond. And Diamond on Master is going to be easily the biggest trouble you're going to have. The second most difficult on Master is Sapphire, but honestly, Ruby and Emerald don't give me that much trouble.